Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on our screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Jettin back to 96, the Winnipeg Jets 96 playoff run and beyond. Jeff, things are looking all right. I mean, we finished off the year. We didn't finish in first place. We faltered a little bit, falling behind the New York Rangers. We were four wins behind them, but we were well kind of above everybody else. So it was the Rangers and then us.
Yeah, easily won the conference.
Yeah, we even destroyed LA. We're feeling pretty good. Our team is relatively healthy going in. Our backup forward is hurt, but that's the only one. Zamnov's currently suspended.
Okay. So you have to figure out how to lose to the Leafs in the first round.
Oh, don't say things like that, Jeff. We're here to win. But yes, we were playing the Leafs in the first round, as you might have seen when we just kicked it off there. Nope. This is what I wanted. Okay, Scott Walker's in. Okay. So we're playing the Leafs in round one, who squeaked in the playoffs. And the worst part was they kind of beat us up in the regular season a couple times.
Which is odd because this is not a particularly good Leafs team. I mean, they got a little bit of a future here that you can see. They've got Jason Allison his rookie year, and they've got Marcus Naslund somehow. But the D looks kind of old. They've got one line, Damphus, Palffy, and Clark.
Right, as you're going through this.
After that.
Yeah, Wendell, Clark, Grind, and Damphus, Palffy, yeah. Well, Scott Thornton, Jason Allison's not a bad second line, and Eddie Olczyk's not a bad third line center.
Oh, that's a bad second. I mean, Scott Thornton was pretty much a checking line guy.
Yeah, they don't currently have a left defenseman in. Their goaltending is awful.
Oh, they got Todd Gill.
Oh, he's not showing. He's not. He's showing on their second line right now on mine. Their left defense is not there.
Yeah, because I'm afraid he's hurt. He just hurt himself.
Yeah.
Like a few days ago. So
Maxim Sokolov, who did he play in the NHL?
Nope, never did. Never made it over. So
yeah,
him and over the hill, Peter Sidorkowicz.
Yeah, so if we can get on top of their goaltending, we'll be all right.
Yeah, just put up a lot of shots, and I think just go with what you've been doing, and you should run right over them.
Yeah, this is not much of a team, so we should be doing all right. Again, Pittsburgh Rangers round one, so Pittsburgh could easily knock out the Rangers because Pittsburgh's still pretty good. Washington, Montreal, Buffalo.
Well, Pittsburgh in this game hasn't really gotten to where they did in real life because Yager wound up going to the Rangers.
Yeah, but they still have Paul Coffey, still have Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, obviously.
And Martin Straka is there.
Yeah, Straka, I think he's kind of taken the Yager role. He's hit 96 points this year.
Yeah, Andrew Brunette, Sean McEachern. Yeah, they have.
Hello, Fred.
Yeah, so they got they have some players.
We should mention, probably a few people wondering about FHM 9. The thing we had to deal with that was kind of holding up the announcement is looking like it's likely going to be dealt with this week. I'm very optimistic it will be, so I'm hoping we can get an official announcement about release and obviously the details of what's coming in 9, but we're very, very close.
We're getting there.
I'm optimistic to be able to do this next week, so this may be the last stream for us of this game this year.
Well, let's not say anything too soon.
Well, I'm hoping.
We got some other things to do, but yes, this could very well be the last FHM 8 stream, but it may not be. And yeah, hi Fred. So we have Islanders, Quebec, Boston, us versus Winnipeg, or us versus Winnipeg. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Toronto versus Winnipeg, Vancouver versus LA, Dallas at Detroit, and Calgary at St. Louis. Calgary, of course, is the defending Stanley Cup champions who have had their dynasty continue. It's been a couple of years since they won, but they won last year.
Well, they won the first. Well, they had when we started this game, they were coming off their real win in '89.
Yeah,
and then they won the next 3 cups in game after that. And the Kings took it away from. We got it next year, and then we managed to lose to Calgary last year, and
They
they won
won.
it again.
Now their team is not looking nearly as talented as it was, and they got a lot of injuries right now.
Probably a good thing, yes. Suter, Jettin and McCann just day-to-day. Randy Gillen out for a couple of weeks. But yeah, this isn't the dynasty team that they had before. Makarov is definitely slowing down quite a bit.
Ziknik was a defenseman?
Who?
Alexei Ziknik?
Shitnik, yeah.
Why was I thinking he was a winger?
You think Zhamnov?
No.
Zhamnov.
I don't know. I was thinking I don't know.
No? Yeah,
All right.
who you were thinking?
I'm not sure what I'm thinking of, but all right. So we are just kind of going to play through this and see how it goes. We're not going to make too many lineup changes until at least we get Zamnoff back from his suspension. Both of our goalies are pretty hot going into playoffs, which is always a good sign. And 4-2 victory
Who you're gonna
in game one.
And look who's the coach at Toronto, Keenan.
Yes. And we kind of played pretty well. Only bad game was from Stu Barnes, who had a 48 defensive game rating and a -2.
That's a solid game all around, looks like.
Yeah. Our big pickup, if you don't notice right here, is we ended up getting Scott Stevens at the trade deadline, or near the trade deadline, which we got for Olofsson. Yeah. But we were going all in. Olofsson wanted a big new contract. Stevens is still signed for a little bit.
And Capitals get Olofsson and he's 3 years younger than Stevens is. So if Stevens sticks around as long as he did, it'll be a pretty good trade for us.
Yeah. Okay. Samnoff is back, so we're gonna take Scott Walker out. Even though we had a great first game, because Zamnoff's just a better center, and he had 31 points. We had a lot of scoring up and down. Hey, Red Flyers, how you doing? A lot of scoring up and down the lineup. Hopefully that continues here in the playoffs, because that's going to make a big difference. And it's a 5-0 win over Toronto, which is good. Shanahan gets 2 goals in the first on the power play. Howardchuk scores on the power play and regular, and Stumple scores as well.
Stumple continuing with that breakout year he's been having this year,
which we needed him to have. And Titoff, our extra forward, is getting closer to playing, which is good because we'll probably need him at some point. And game 3 versus the Leafs. And Hasek stonewalls them again. 6-1. 6-1 victory. Damphus gets 1 goal. Yeah, 24 shots to 17.
Even second star, too.
Yep. Got a goal. Got the 6th goal. All right. And okay. Titoff's almost ready. And can we make the sweep here, Jeff? What do you think? Sweep.
Let's give him 1.
You had to call that, huh? 2-1 loss. Dang, Jeff, that's mean. Politnikov scored shorthanded in the first period, and both the goals they scored shorthanded. Are you serious? Oh, brutal.
Yeah, he's good as the guy. That's the chicken line.
All right. Titoff is back. Game 5. Shut him down. And it's a 4-3 loss. Jeff, what have you done?
Maybe think about putting Titoff and Zamnov back in the lineup.
Zamnov's back in. Titoff wasn't in the lineup. He was always our 13th guy.
Was he not?
No.
Anybody fatigued or anything?
We had Zamnov a little bit down, but not that bad.
Waiting to get to the next game day and see what it looks like.
Yeah, he's at 80 something.
Sure you guys are tired.
All right, let's take a look here. 99, 91. No, everyone's good. All right. We can't seriously blow this, right? Same game end. 4-3 victory. Holy cow.
Okay.
Oh, that was getting a little bit worrisome there.
Jason Allison had a pretty good series for Toronto.
37 shots we put up to 27.
Double overtime too.
Yeah. Boy, that series went on way longer than it needed to. OT summary. Shanahan, Howardchuk, and Solani end it, just as they should. All right, so let's take a look here at the playoff standings. All right, so L.A. Wow, Calgary lost. Calgary got swept. And so we're playing St. Louis. Detroit is beat Dallas, and they're playing L.A. Vancouver lost, of course. Quebec beat Boston 4-1. Wow. Ooh, Quebec and Montreal in round 2. And then Buffalo is playing the Rangers. And Buffalo is still a pretty good team now, too.
Yeah, I mean, that whole thing we're not doing the Housley for
Howardchuk,
right? Howardchuk trade actually worked out really well for both teams because both teams kind of went downhill in real life after that. In this game, he didn't do the trade, and they both wound up being contenders for.
Well, I think us trading them Grant Fuhr has helped out a lot and given them stability, and then they got Felix Potvin.
Yeah, well, Fuhr's looking like he's gotten pushed out this year.
I mean, he still sticks around for another 4 or 5 years, right, in real life.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Buffalo's still a pretty good team here. So, game versus St. Louis. We're not going to change up much of what we're doing. We put a beat down on St. Louis throughout the year. Basically, I don't think we lost a game, did we? Here, no. We
All the notes to St. Louis though, so
yeah, we beat them down pretty good, and 5-2 victory to start us off. Shanahan scores, Hall scores, Newman scores, Lowry scores. Burns, Solani, Mogilny in the third to wrap it up. 3 unanswered in the third to win. All right, I like that. All right, going again versus St. Louis. Just going to keep simming it because it seems to be... we lose 6-2 to St. Louis. Woo.
Herb Brooks coaching St. Louis.
Oh, wow. They scored 6 goals in the second period.
Wow, what happened there?
20 seconds apart. 20 seconds apart. 3 goals in under a minute. 3 goals in under a minute. Oh.
Assuming there was a goalie change at that point. Wow.
And then Hall scores later. Boy. No, Hasek stayed in for them all. Oh, boy. 3 goals in under a minute. And 5 goals in under 5 minutes to start the period. Boy, that is a bad 5 minutes.
So we were in it for 55 minutes, so.
3-2 victory, so we climb back on, get a 3-2 victory. Nice. Scott Stevens scores in overtime by himself. Just taking the puck by himself and running down. All right. Wait, what? I thought Titoff was back. But he got hurt again in practice, apparently? Blurred vision. Apparently he was celebrating too much after the game 6 win. Okay. All right, we're going to keep this simple. Keep it straightforward. Can we win? 3-0 loss. We get shut out. Curtis Joseph makes 42 saves.
Yeah, that's a problem with him in goal.
Yeah.
He's good score.
Eric Weinrich, minus 49 defensive game rating. Ooh.
They've actually got Habibulin backing up Joseph.
That's not good. And Teppo Numminen is gone for 3 months. Fantastic.
You got depth on D, though.
Yeah, we got Ken Klee coming in.
Wait, didn't you have somebody...
We had Konstantinov.
You got Hammerlick. You sent him down to get some playing time. You could bring him up
right.
instead of Klee. In fact, yeah, he's better than Klee. I'd bring him up.
Yeah, he is coming up. Hammerlick is just coming straight in for Numminen. Oh, broken pelvis. What a time to break your pelvis.
You got the first pair?
All right. Development report. I know. Just hold on. You can jump too far ahead. All right. Hecht is going up. Nice. Steve Ellicott's going up. Eric Bolton. Peter Orell. Curtis Brown finally makes a big jump. As 1 star. I don't know if he was before. Valerie Bure is going up. Anson Cullimore. Shea Donovan. Christian Laflemme. Ian LaPerriere. Chris Mason.
And who set it down?
Ken Klee. Randy Cunnyworth and Alexander Mogilny. That's not terrible.
Yeah, well, not great that McGillney is, but...
No, but Mogilny's kind of been...
I lost another point of it.
Oh, look at that. Howard Chuck creeped into 19th place for top selling jerseys. Nice. Monthly budget.
Rangers dominating the top end.
Let's put a bunch of points into team morale here. All right, so let's look before Jeff freaks out about our lines. We have Hammerlick at number 2. Should we move?
You don't have to do it here. You can just do it temporarily if you go to the play game.
No. We'll go put Scott Stevens onto the right side of our number 1 pairing with Sergei Zubov. And then let's move Konstantinov up with Patrice Brisebois and see how that works. We still have Eric Weinrich, but he's not having a great series, so we'll leave him on the 3rd pairing. See if that helps. All right, submit out. And 4-0 victory. All right, we repay a shutout with a shutout. We hold them to 20 shots.
And Hammerlick with 2 points and 3rd star.
Oh, there you go. Scores in the 2nd period. Assists on the final goal on the power play. All right. And we are now into May. Select a Hall of Fame nominee. Jeff, we are going to nominate... Not really liking too many of these names.
He really stands out
McLeish?
that much.
Or Jean?
Maybe Ramsey.
Or who, sorry?
Maybe Ramsey. I would say Ramsey.
Craig Ramsey? All right. Standings, let's see here. Montreal beats Quebec 4-1. Rangers are up 3-2. We're up 3-2. And LA crushes Detroit 4-1. So if we win this, we get to play LA in the conference finals. That's not exactly super great thing. But we did beat LA a lot during the regular season. So let's see if this...
home advantage, but they've got Gretzky, obviously.
Gretzky has all the advantage they need.
Oh, well, no, they don't. Look at their injured list.
Okay, hold on. 4-3 victory over St. Louis for us to move on to the conference finals. Hammerlick was the number 1 star. 1 goal, 1 assist. Apparently Hammerlick's like, yeah, you called me up. I'm never leaving this team again. So Eric Weinrich's continuing to have a terrible playoffs. 35 defensive game rating.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
Wow.
Hammerlick's got a 48 defensive game rating, but his offense is making that even.
I was looking at his player screen. He's got his top chemistry guy is Olesen, so losing him probably is throwing him off a bit.
He's got legendary chemistry with Brendan Shanahan. Should I go throw him up on the first line?
I don't think so. No, he's getting 35 game ratings.
Yeah, boy, that's rough.
But yeah,
okay, so I'm looking at LA Kings.
And you're going to get some very good news when you do. Because who don't you see in the
torn UCL? Okay, yeah. Oh, Steve Stajos isn't there either. Okay, that helps us. And Komatov.
Who was about a month ago, and Andrei Komatov, who's also not coming back for the series, looks like. So,
I mean, the Kings still have a lot of talent. Blake, Robitaille, Duchesne, Owen Nolan, Steve Chiasson, Thomas Holmstrom, Kevin Adams, Bernie Nichols, Bykov, Heridi and Net. Like, this isn't a bad team, but it's not impossible like it seemingly was. All right.
He's 35, slowing down quite a bit.
So yeah, Montreal is playing the Rangers, and we are playing the LA Kings. All right. We're not going to change anything. We feel confident in what we're doing. Yeah, throughout the season, we beat them. We lost to them, and then we beat them. So this could go kind of either way. And game 1 is a 3-2 victory for us. All right. Oh, we won in overtime too. Okay. Even better.
Have we lost an overtime game yet? I think we've won 3 or 4 so far this playoffs.
So far. All right, Jeff, just because we haven't, I'm going to try playing a game here because I want, you want to see the mascots.
Oh, God, one last time. I got to give the disclaimer.
Oh, I forgot to... 5-minute fighting for Rob Blake. All right, okay, here we go. I forgot I have just goals on right now. So I'll have to do it again at least one more time.
To give the disclaimer here, these are not the official graphics. Adam has modded these. And yes, the Jets mascot looks like Rover.
What do you tell me about the Kings mascot here, Jeff? This is their old mascot. Everyone kind of forgets. Stu Barnes makes it 1-0. We are only watching
highlights or goals?
Goals, I believe, right now. I forgot to change it before we started. So look at those LA Kings beautiful uniforms. Solani in on the breakaway. And he shoves it in. All right. Don't you love that King mascot? All right, 2-0. Come on, Zuboff, get there. Fires it to Solani. Solani's looking around, passes it back to Zuboff. Zuboff. Stumple gets the rebound and scores. 3-0. All right, I like this. End of the second period. They're chasing. Robitaille's in on Steven. Steven skates away from him for some reason to block. And, there goes the shutout.
Oh, yeah. Now he went to break up the pass.
Oh, not good. Yes, we can decrease our risky passing if we think it's causing a problem here. All right, we're pushing it out of the zone. Shanahan firing to Kristovich. Kristovich to Howardchuk. Howardchuk takes the long shot and scores.
Bad goal.
Scores from just past the blue line. Nice. I'm going to assume that was a slapper. Breezeball with the breakup. Gives it to Arnott. Nobody's in front of Arnott. Arnott going. Arnott scores. All right, 5-1. I like the score, Jeff.
Kind of run away with it now.
They dump it in. It becomes a icing. Oh, no, they give it up right in front of the net. Eric Weinrich continues his terrible playoff, gifts LA a goal.
Right to Owen Nolan. Rolled right over him.
Oh, no, not again. Oh, no. Oh, man, good passing by LA. Cuts the score to 3-2. We are in trouble. Stumple carrying it. Kristovich carrying it. Across the line. Looking. Gets to Stumple. Stumple takes a shot. Goes to a whistle. But Arnott comes out and quickly scores off the... it was Cunnyworth. My bad.
Yep.
Cunnyworth scores quickly off the face-off.
Another Sister Stevens.
Hammerlick making nice plays, getting it up out of the neutral zone into the offense. Mogilny to Stumple in front of the net, wide open, and he scores. 7-3.
And they pulled the goal there. Swap goalies there. Duff is coming out for Rudy.
And, oh no, we give up a late goal here, it looks like. Yep. We're going to give up a late goal here. Good passing back and forth, but there it is. One-timer.
face-off to do it. Yeah.
Yep. And that's the end of the game. 7-4 victory for us. All right. Well, not exactly pretty, but we'll take it. 39 shots to 30. Eric Weinrich, 32 defensive game rating. What, man, he is just dropping.
I don't know what's going on there. You check his tactical role is not something weird, is it?
No, I don't think so. I think apparently he's really missing his defensive partner. Shutdown defenseman 13. That's his best role.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Boy, we might have to look at moving him this offseason. And gonna just sim this one. 3-0 victory over LA. All right. Chris Draper got injured though. What happened, Draper? 5 months with a partially torn UCL. Oh, Draper.
5 months is maybe iffy for the start of the next season. Oh, that'll be September-ish, late September.
Okay.
In camp.
Jason Arnott's getting replaced with Scott Walker. Draper is getting replaced with Arnott. Oh, that's a rough go but at least we have Jason Arnott to move up.
And Walker played pretty well in that little bit of call-up he had in the end of the season. So
he did. Montreal's up 3-0, and we are up 3-0. All right, let's try. We're going to play this game out again here. And I'll make sure to turn on the stats so Jeff can truly appreciate all the mods. Should I crank the sound up? We'll crank it to medium. So I can't hear anything for the first little bit.
I think it comes through a little loud on stream if you I don't know, maybe medium may be okay.
I have the game set to pretty low for sound, so you tell me if you listen to the stream.
Yeah, definitely when it comes on. If you're not getting it yet, it's normally the pre-warm-up music.
I have it set pretty low on my computer, so. A nice 16-bit anthem, or 8-bit anthem.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it at all.
Didn't hear that at all.
Nope. But I think XSplit may be doing something weird with your sound on.
No, I have FHM way turned down. Can you hear like the crowd noise right now? Curious.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do this. How about now?
Waiting for it to restart. Nope, nothing. Wait, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're hearing to the stream. I'm listening to you as we're talking on Discord. And I'm not hearing it there.
Yeah. Oh, it's so weird.
Because I don't have the sound of the stream on, because otherwise I hear you twice.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was trying to be quiet. All right, we're going to stop it here. We're going to switch our options and just go to all goals. Can't score on the power play. Turn this down a little bit again here. And moving towards the end of the first period. Stu Barnes doesn't understand his role? Come on, how does he not understand his role? Had the same role for like 5 years. Oh no. Oh, icing. Okay, I like this. Oh, quick shots, quick rebounds, and the fourth line comes through. Zamnov assisted by Brizwa and Konstantinov. That pairing has actually helped out our defense a bit, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. Seriously?
Actually, he can play through it, maybe, but not in this game.
No, we are going to go full on attacking. Konstantinov steps up to fight. All right. Love it. Scott Stevens. Oh, no. Zubov's in the net. 30 seconds left. Get the puck out, guys. Kristovich going across. Is it an empty net? It's an empty net. Kristovich shoots. He scores. It's over. We swept the Kings. Barring something crazy happened in the last 20 seconds, and it doesn't. 2-0 victory. Hasek stands on his head, making 23 saves, and it's over. Oh, man. Howard check. Gone for 4 weeks.
That is probably the whole final, then, isn't it?
Well, I don't think we're taking a month to play the final.
I mean, he might, if his recovery is a little faster than expected, you could
So,
conceivably.
In the all-Canadian final, it is the Montreal Canadiens versus the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, Patrick Waugh is still in Montreal, and as is Chris Chelios, which is, I guess, why they're in the final.
Yes, they got Jamie McLennan as the backup. Schneider's still there. Peter Svoboda.
Zalapukin had a pretty good this season for him.
Eric Jardins. Shane Corson. Yeah, Zalapukin's hurt at least for us, but he's only day-to-day.
Lemieux, Russ Cordno, Bent Gilchrist.
Andrew Castles.
Interesting mix of the actual Canadians from the 90s and, well, actually a lot of guys they had and got rid of too cheaply.
Well, Steve Dubinsky, who we traded them, is having a few decent... Put up 4 points in 29 games. Darby Henderson, John LeClaire, Alfie Turcotte, Ryan Smith. 20-year-old Ryan Smith. Claude Lemieux still hanging around Montreal.
Matthew Schneider had a huge year.
Pat Buffoon, 33 points.
Yeah, well, Falloon wasn't a first rounder in this one, I guess. He went in the second round.
All right, so we gotta rejig our lineup. No, that's not what I want to click. I want to click on depth chart. Boy. Okay, I'm gonna call Pandolfo up right now. So, Jason Arnott's been playing well. Do we throw Jason Arnott up onto the first line?
I don't know if he's been playing well enough to merit the first line.
Well, we can move Stumple up.
Does anybody have good chemistry with Shanahan and Solani?
All right, let's look here.
Barnes does not.
Kirk Mulpey has Solani.
Stumple does not. Jamnov has legendary chemistry with Shanahan. And great with Solani. I think maybe with Jamnov in the first line.
Oh, we're going full Winnipeg Jets, huh? All right.
I mean, well, we've been kind of buried Jamnov from what he did in real life. We just haven't given him much playing time. So maybe he breaks out if you do this.
All right. Okay, so Zamnov we're going to replace with, and just for the moment at least, we're going to put Pandolfo in the lineup. Howard Chuck is coming out and getting replaced with Zamnov. Okay. Zamnov is up at number 1. Pandolfo cannot be our fourth line center.
Cunningworth can, though.
What's that?
Cunningworth can. He can play center.
Well, so can Scott Walker. He did play center for a little bit at the end of the year. We could also bring Ron Sutter back in, but I don't really think that's probably worth it.
Yeah, he's down to 1 star, and he didn't do anything when we played him this year.
Okay. All right.
He was a throw-in the Constantino.
Titoff could come in too. He had 12 points. So maybe we put Titoff in. Let's try that first. Pandolfo comes out, gets replaced with Titoff. Because Titoff can play center.
How far away is Newman?
Oh, he's done for the year. 2 to 3 months.
And Draper?
Draper is done for the year. UCL. Indefinite. We have had 3 of our starters go out for months.
Yep.
P-Walk says go Wings. Bring Henrik Zetterberg out of retirement. Henrik Zetterberg is only, 5 years away from being drafted? Ish?
Might be.
He was like early 2000s, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's not. I went to look for him in the database here, but he's not in the game yet, yeah.
P-Wog, you can probably check that quicker than I can. Okay, game versus Montreal. We beat them twice in the regular season. Can it continue? I don't know. Let's find out. Sim game 1. 3-2 victory.
Show up the season after next. He'll show up in the database season after next. His first Detroit season was 2002. He was drafted in 99.
Okay, okay, there you go. Solani scored. They scored, took a 2-1 lead. Hammerlick scores in the third to tie it up, and we go to overtime where Zubov scores shorthanded. Oh, man. Gotta love it. All right. We have some very tired boys. Shanahan's down to 76%. That's not good.
That'll come back up for the next.
This is at the next game.
Next game, how much ice time are you giving Shanahan?
There we go. Eric Weinrich is a cold player. Yeah, no kidding. 5-2 victory. Again, 2-0 lead. Kirk Bulkby, 2 goals. Cunninworth, 2 assists. German Titoff opens the scoring. Apparently, he was ready to come in.
And Walker with an assist.
Oh, yeah. Fourth line getting it done. Zamnov gets an assist.
Actually, a really good Montreal team.
Okay. Scott Steven improves at right defense. Yeah, I guess we are throwing him in an out-of-position spot. Okay, got a couple days off. Everybody's jumped back up to 100%. We are re-energized. Going to Montreal. 2-0 lead. Can it continue? Yes, it can. 3-2. Ahead. Solani, Shanahan, Konstantinov all score in the victory. Hammerlick keeps putting up points. How many wings are on that team? On what team? On the Jets? Is that what you're asking? P-Wog?
Konstantinov.
Okay, well, Hasek. Yeah, Hasek.
Shanahan. Yeah, you got a whole bunch.
Yeah. Shanahan. Malpe. Draper.
Yeah. Yeah, you got
4 or 5. Yeah.
Kind of
did
the nice wings.
Well, I'm not. Some of these guys might have played. Did Cunninworth ever get to Detroit in real life? I don't. No.
Ottawa, and then I think he went back to Buffalo for a handful of games after Ottawa.
Yeah. Steve. Well, again, So, yeah, we keep going here. All right. So, we are up 3-0 on Montreal. Jeff, do we play out this game? Or watch the highlights?
Sure, why not?
Okay. We got to... And I'm also going to turn this on so Jeff can actually hear the music. And I also have modded, which Rit Flyers, who's in our one chat right now, has put out... put up the songs you can put in the game as well for national anthems. A little under 18,000 people watching the game in Montreal. Stanley Cup Final, Game 4.
Sound, I'm waiting for the final, so I'm hearing everything you say.
Goals
twice.
against for Hasek is 1.55. It's yippee. No, it's not. All right.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stop it here really quick. And we're going to put watch mode just onto all goals. Huh.
And can you sweep?
Jeff, should that be there? I don't think I've ever had that pop up before.
With the lines?
Yeah.
That's in-game decision making. Did you turn that on?
No?
Check your options again.
Oh, in-game feedback response, I guess. But not on decisions. All right, let's just see.
It should be honest decisions. Not sure why that popped up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Self, yeah.
All right. And the puck is flying back. Oh, come on. How is that icing? It went right through two guys. Montreal's cheesing the system. Oh, it's 1-0 Montreal. Oh, John LeClaire scores. Not good start for us. All right. Arnott doesn't understand what he's doing. 1-0 at the start of the second for Montreal. Oh, no. Okay. Face off center ice, and Lemieux's coming. Oh, not Lemieux. Oh, not Lemieux. Oh, it's 2-0. Jeff, why are we watching this game?
My choice.
Are you telling me we're icing the puck again here? Desjardins, get the puck! Oh, we're getting destroyed by Montreal. Just the refs just giving it to Montreal. Oh, good. We're giving up free shots in front of the net. Fantastic. 4-0. All right, I'm done simming this. Yes, we're done. 4-0. 6-1 loss. Boy. Wow.
Didn't get shut out at least. But yeah, well, I mean, Montreal showed up for the
elimination game. Solani scores the only goal.
LeClaire with the hat trick. Another guy that Montreal traded away.
All right. Just going to sim this one out. Up 3-1. Come on, Hasek. You owe us this game. And we lose 5-2.
You still got home ice advantage.
We
outshot them by quite a bit. That was a bad game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
4 goals in the second period for Montreal.
3-2 now. We're still at Montreal.
Yep. That game 7, if you need it, we'll be back in Winnipeg.
Should I change anything? No. Roll the dice with what we got. It's a 3-2 victory. It's a 3-2 victory. The Winnipeg Jets have become Stanley Cup champions for the second time in 4 years. And of course, 3 years. And of course, Solani scores the game winner in overtime. 30 seconds in, we crushed their hopes of staving off another elimination game. And the fans go wild. Wow, they badly outshot us 38-23, but we got it done. Whew. This is championship number 2 for Winnipeg. Their last one in 94. The Stanley Cup playoffs winning goal was scored by Teemu Selanne. Jets left alone at the top. They bested the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 3-2 to clinch the series and capture the title. With a bottle of champagne in his hand in the dressing room after the victory, the coach was surprisingly candid. I'm going to celebrate this one with the boys. Yes, sir, things are going to get pretty sloppy tonight. I'm going to enjoy a few brews, he said. I will happily enjoy my championship hangover tomorrow. For his part, the Montreal head coach was in a more downbeat mood. When told of his counterpart comments, he replied, "Good for him. I'll probably be doing some drinking myself tonight too." Okay.
I've looked at playoff stats. I'm just going to see how the
All right.
scoring.
Good news. Howard Chuck's ready to return to practice.
Oh, great.
Stat summary, and then we're going to go to playoffs. Solani, 24 points in 22 games. Shanahan, 19 points in 22 games. Howard Chuck, 17 and 16. Stumple, 16 and 22. Zuboff, 13 and 22. Barnes, 12 and 22. Krishovitz, 12 and 22. Maltby, 11 and 22. Cunnyworth, 11 and 22. Great considering he's playing on the fourth line. Hammerlick, 9 points in 12 games.
So if he'd played the whole playoff in that extra 10 games, he probably would have been top 5. That's a bad playoff from Gilney.
Yeah, it was not a great play. I mean, you want to talk bad playoffs. Eric Weinrich, 8 points, +1, 2 penalty minutes.
Game rating work out too? It was only 60, so I guess he had some that even.
Well, his offense pulled them up a little bit, but boy, yeah, it was. But again, scoring up and down the lineup made all the difference for us. It was tough to shut down all 4 lines, and we had to give up a lot of good players
on, Smythe?
And make some. What's the guess on Smythe? I think it's got to be Solani. Another good, seeing lots of guys upping. Brett Sopel takes a bit of a jump there. That's nice. Oh, boy, look at all those downs. Chris Terreri, Ron Sutter, Mogilny, Konstantinov, Howard Chuck, Matt Hervey, Craig Inden. Yeah, I don't care about them. We're going to drop the player morale all the way back down because we don't need player morale in the summer. What's that?
They should be happy enough with the cup.
Yeah. Boy. Whew. Hall of Fame vote. Bill Barber, Dave Taylor, Butch Goring, Wayne Cashman. And all right, guys, still returning. We're gonna probably have some job things we need to clear up here. And hooray, Winnipeg signed us to a contract extension. Good thing we didn't get fired. That would have been embarrassing. And Howard Chuck's ready to get back to team practice. I guess he wants to celebrate. All right. We're going to negotiate. Going to keep John Ferguson as one of our scouts. I don't think we have a lot of reason to let any of these scouts go.
Just won a cup. Obviously doing something.
Exactly.
Right?
Is Will Lindstrom the former player? Willie Lindstrom?
Yep.
So, Jeff, have you put yourself in the scouting database as a scout?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Because I'm not a scout. Okay. And Howard Chuck's almost back.
Hall of Fame runoff. Dave Taylor. Jeff, there's a question in the chat, apparently.
What do you think about, sorry, what are spreadsheet leagues?
Hall of Fame runoff still. Dave Taylor? No. Let's leave it go.
Taylor in?
Don't know. Okay. June 29th. Sergei Makarov is looking at retirement, apparently. Buffalo might be looking to move Brett Fuhr. Terry Murray gets fired. Dave King is the new head coach of Ottawa. Barry Melrose gets fired. And Robbie Fatorik takes over as Hurricanes head coach. Hurricanes went 22, 51, and 9. That's not bad.
We had them as an expansion team this year.
Yes. Zarly Zaplaski. Okay. Chris Joseph, Martin Ginla. Colorado's looking at trading Brian Benning. Could Dirk Graham be traded? Hakan Lube is on the trade block because he's somehow still hanging around. All right. Did we? Okay, never mind. It's today. I'm like, did we go past the award ceremony? Oh, no, here it is. All right, so starting off. Hart Trophy goes to Mario Lemieux, who had 138 points in 73 games. Conn Smythe. Jeff, you got an answer?
No, I think I agree with you, Solani.
John LeClaire? Oh, what? 30 points in 20 games. We didn't even get the Conn Smythe.
You had to have a huge playoff.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah,
so kind of a disappointment. Not one of our guys, not to have one of our guys get it.
All right, we're going to flip through a couple of these. Brian Leach named best defenseman.
Elias gets best in the Calder.
Okay, can Hasek win for best goalie? He should, but he won't. Manny Legacy gets it. Beating out Patrick Waugh and Hasek. Best GM of the year wasn't even us because we didn't get nominated. Best coach, though, was not us, the Rangers. Boo. Oh, man, brutal. Oh, Dominic Hasek takes home the Jennings Trophy, though.
That's the stat one, so.
Yep. That's what I said. He should have been named top one. Yeah. All right, let's see. Manager of the year. No, reached the playoffs, winning season. Everything else is up. Reached the championship, won the championship, didn't have a losing feeling, did not miss the playoffs, did not have a bad losing record, and we did not finish last. Total season score of 47. We have 9 bonus points. And all right. So we are going to continue to tomorrow. And all right. 1996 is becoming 1997 season. So, Jeff, we talk about this every single time. Why does it occasionally hang a little bit on June 30th to July 1st?
There's a lot of work switching over to the new year. They have to retire anybody who's retiring, update a whole bunch of different things, make people free agents when their contracts are running out, and adjust all the contract years.
All right. Craig McTavish retires. Sergei Makarov retires. Bernie Nichols retires. Rob Ramage retires. Mike Ramsey retires. Bykoff retires. Development report, everybody's going down. Top selling jerseys. Howard gets back in there on 19th. Man, we should have had more than that. All right. Entry draft evaluation. Best player is a guy who went in real life in the 6th round, Pavel Datsyuk.
Yeah, but the teams are a little smarter this time around.
So looking for us, late draft would be Rick Jackman might be available. That's not exactly enticing.
Yeah, it's pretty thin once you get past the first half of the top round.
All right, looking for any other board confidence update. Richard Burrs has specified the following objectives. Playoffs. All right. The Winnipeg Jets did not move and did not become Phoenix. Annual budget. Boy, our owner sure is robbing us of points again.
Big. Ouch, 193, half of what you had.
Mm-hmm.
Making it very difficult to buy a new arena. You considered moving the team to Phoenix?
No. I'll be just kind of enjoying it for the rest of the time.
Are you still on? Yeah, you're still on the first. You should
Yeah.
fix the legal alignment.
Not the legal alignment. The legal alignment's fine.
You got 8 teams in the Atlantic and 6 in the Central.
Yeah, who cares? That's fine.
Makes it easier when you make the playoffs.
Fine.
Although it doesn't really, there's no real move you could make that would make the divisions.
Weren't we going to add another team this year? We were going to add Phoenix, right? We didn't add Phoenix last year.
Yeah, I think we were, and then
So we can add them to the Central.
that'll be 29 teams. And probably add an even number of teams, but
Yeah, but then we can add Nashville and Minnesota and Columbus eventually.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. So we'll add a team, and we're going to add in the Fresno Battle Kings now. We're going to add in the Phoenix Roadrunners. All right, sound good? So we're going to have to generate a new schedule. Going to go to expansion draft, and we're going to hold the expansion draft on July 4th. Phoenix will draft. Max goalies protected 2. Defensemen protected 6. Forwards protected 12.
Being very generous, but sure, okay.
Come on, this is basically 90s draft rules. Tell me where I'm wrong. Okay, fine. We'll drop it to 5 defensemen and 11 forwards. Number of rounds. Okay. 12, 14. Okay, yeah, 26. Okay. Looks good to you? Oh, wait. Age-based exemption? Yeah, we want a minimum age. Or maximum age? No. What? I want an exemption of something, right?
Either experience or age-based.
Okay, so let's put 3 years of max years of experience exemption. 3 years sound good?
You're going to barely have to protect anybody if you do that.
Well, exactly. I don't want to lose my whole team. Okay, we'll put it down to 2 years. Generate draft. All right, so we're going to stop here. Dwayne Sutter and Terry Murray have been added. All right, so I'm going to go back here, and we need to edit some teams here really quick before I forget.
right? You got the wrong cities for a couple of them.
Yes. Also, my colors in Winnipeg have changed. I don't like that. But I'm not going to change anything right now on that. We'll do that later. Oh, wait. Carolina was one.
Yep.
They are in Raleigh? Yep. Or were they in Raleigh at this point? I don't think they were.
I think they were after, well, we put them in at a different time, so I think it's fine.
Well, this is technically no, they came in 2 years later. All right. Colorado's in. We'll click save. All right, so all those teams have been set. All right. I think, Jeff, we're a little bit over our time here. But I think this is a kind of an ideal spot to stop here right now. Would you say?
I would say, I mean, you won your cup.
Yeah. So, with that, I think I would like to say thank you very much for tuning into another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well. The streams go live at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. You can also reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You find a link to our official Discord channel in our Twitter bio. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to the official forums, where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. As Jeff alluded to earlier, we are getting very close to being able to talk about the next FHM project.
Yeah, it's, I think, as I said before, it's, I think the thing that was holding us up is on the verge of being cleared up and will hopefully be so by the end of this week. In which case, yeah, we'll likely be talking about FHM 9 next Wednesday, but we will let you know one way or another on Twitter and social media accounts.
Yeah. Follow us on social media to know for sure. We're not going to mislead you if you're waiting for that announcement, and we know there are many people who are anxiously waiting, and we will make sure that works for everybody involved. All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think so. Jeff, thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.